preparing for our sailing adventure, we really need your help, your advice, your suggestions. As the saying goes, it takes a village to raise a child.
Well, what we really mean is it takes a village to raise a Kurt.
There are so many factors to consider for us to make a correct decision about our future boat. We have started asking the questions of what we want and what we need, trying to narrow down the plethora of choices. Our reality is that we currently don't have the skills, the knowledge, or the ability to go out and buy a sailboat, or even the ability to sell one. Even though we do come to the table with a lot of skills and knowledge, we do feel we could muddle along and figure this all out ourselves if we had to.
We are so excited about the steps we are taking, even if it's still mud season where we are. Because we feel a little bit like fish out of water.
We've decided our best course of action is to reach out to our community, our friends, our family, and to you guys on YouTube to help us gain the knowledge to make this transition.
We live in an age of technology that gives us access to instant ideas, advice, and solutions to our many problems. There are so many amazing people on Reddit and YouTube, and they respond to people in similar situations as ours by giving the advice to go out and sail, take an ASA course, go get on as many boats as possible, join a local yacht club, see if you can go out with people and sail. That would be amazing. Yes, please.
The ability to gain knowledge and proficiency is not always linear in its acquisitions. You know, sometimes the act of developing skills or knowledge, it's not always optimal. And sometimes you have to do the best you can with what you have in front of you that is possible. Well, at least right now.
It is spring, and we still have snow on the ground, and we're getting flurries, but we are melting. For us, we cannot leave our property, and we don't currently have the financial resources to go and take a major trip to take an ASA course. And we have so much work to do on the property.
One of the most popular suggestions we see is go take a local sailing course. We would love to, but the lake is still frozen with 3 feet of ice.
So what do you do when you're landlocked and ice locked? This is where your help comes in. We've thought about what we can do right now, and we came up with 5 things to begin our path in gaining knowledge that will prepare us to get on a boat. The first thing we came up with, and we think this is the most important thing we can do right now, is do copious amounts of book learning. We bought these 2 books from Amazon, and we'd love your opinion on each. What do you like about them? What do you dislike about them? Number 2 is knots. We bought this cute little knot kit, which we feel will be handy when guests come aboard after we master all of our knots. I used to know a lot of knots when I was in Marine Reconnaissance, but I've forgotten most of them. Knowledge is hard. Suck monster! Number 3 is navigation and weather. Learning how to navigate is needed. And even though we love technology, the ability to do old school navigation we feel is so important. Also learning weather and how to identify it is a skill and one that takes a lot of practice. Allie's favorite cloud just happens to be a lenticular cloud.
Number 4 is tiny living. This one we're already doing. If you want to see more about the Spartan, check out this video. Number 5 is learning languages. We're starting with Spanish on Duolingo. Yo hablo muy poquito español. Kurt habla chino.
不对，我说的普通话不好，非常不好。
As we finish our property, we're going to be exploring these rabbit holes as we go down them with you. We hope that we can gain some of the much sought after wisdom and maybe help some other crazies that are thinking of doing what we are doing.
She's like, you didn't even throw it. That was boring.
Yeah, some cute dolly shots, because she's the cutest.